Dale, let me ask you about the conditions, first of all. I mean, teams struggling to get to 100, and people have said it's bad, it's a bad advertisement for the game, but it's fascinating cricket.
No, I think it makes fascinating cricket. I think we've seen, it depends on who you're trying to reach, you know. If you're trying to reach a new audience and you want things to be exciting, and yes, I understand that, but like, this stadium only popped up a couple of months ago. You need to understand that the pitch and the ground is not going to fall into line with Lords that's been around for 100 years, or Superschool Park that's been there for 30 years, or even Gardens that's been there for 70, 80 years. It's going to do its own thing, and the cricketers are good enough, the players are good enough to make it a game to itself. So 119 is a challenging total. We see teams just getting over the line. South Africa scraping over the line against the Netherlands with 100. It's still fascinating to watch. From there we move to the Caribbean, and then all of a sudden we're back to normal. 180 plays 80, 200 plays 200 or whatever. So I don't think it's such a bad thing. I think it's a short leg of the game. The World Cup has been many times before, and this is a short window where we have an interesting pitch. The players are adapting, and the bowlers especially are having the most fun.
It's a different strategy for the batters, isn't it? I mean, they're used to having sixes, they're used to having things their own way, and they're having to rethink things a lot.
Yeah, I like it actually. I mean, a lot of the talk is about how good these batters are and how they can hit the ball out of the ground. And, you know, I think at the end of the day, the bigger person for cricketers is that we want them to play test match cricket. So we want to see, are these guys capable of playing the longer version of the game? And this might be preaching off topic here, but if you've got the good technique, if you've got the right mindset, you can get your team to 130, 120, using test match batting techniques and mindset. If you don't, and you just want to go out there and bash it and hit every ball for six, you're not going to score many runs. So I like that there's some challenging conditions, and I like that the batters have to work a little bit harder for their runs, and it shows us how good they really are.
All right, now then, that video on social media that's had about 1 million views on YouTube, you being coached by an American how to bowl. How did that come about?
Well, that was very funny actually. We were just down in that part of the world where the 9/11 Memorial Grounds are, the Ground Zero, and we were just kind of walking through here, my missus, and we saw the nets, and I jokingly said, let's go past and let me just bowl a couple of the nets. I didn't think that there was anything to it. And then as we arrived, this lady just kind of turned and I said, what can we do here? And she immediately started to tell me how to bowl. From there, I went into the net, and then the gentleman that was inside the net started to explain to me how to bowl without bending my elbow and all of that. And it made for great content. I didn't have the heart to tell either of them that I know how to play cricket. But it all happened so quick. It was in the matter of like 3 or 5 minutes, and we were through. We were on our way. We weren't there to take the mickey out of everyone. It was just an awesome experience. And while it's obviously captured the minds and the entertainment of everyone, and worth a watch.
And finally, cricket will take off in the US?
Yeah, I think if we keep showing them the exciting things, you know what the US is all about, is that they love things that happen quick. Basketball, again, it's quick. NFL, it's big hits. Baseball's got huge home runs. And cricket is all about that too. We've got fantastic fielders, we've got great sixes that can hit lots of wickets in this particular ground that we're playing at Nassau County. So yeah, if you can grab the audience's attention and get the entertainment side of their mind going, I think you can certainly capture a new part of the world.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.